me, Joy. It is a day. Oh, pardon me, ma'am. I didn't mean to run into you. It's Wednesday, February the 4th, 2015. And I am going to tell you something so important you won't believe it. Oh my gosh, you guys won't believe, well, you probably won't believe it. Actually, it wasn't me. It wasn't me at all. It was my husband. You see, I don't know if I told you in yesterday's vlog, but I made the mistake of going into our bathroom and our closet with my glasses on. Now, without my glasses, my bathroom looks so clean. I'm like, oh my God, I'm such a good housekeeper. My bathroom's so clean. Well, yesterday I went in with my glasses on, and I saw so much dust you could have planted potatoes in the jacuzzi. And then I was picking up my husband's stuff and putting it in his closet. Now, in our closet, we each have this big, tall bookcase thing. And mine's on one side and his is on the other side. Well, he has his shoes in his, and I have my shoes in mine. But you know me, I'm Miss Organization. And so on my side, I bought some little cardboard dividers years and years ago, and I stuck them in all my cubby holes. And so I have a little rectangle for every pair of my shoes. Probably 50 pair fit in there. Well, Jerry doesn't have those, and the kind that I bought can't fit men's shoes. They're only for girl shoes. So what I bought wouldn't fit on his side. So he just has 3 wooden shelves. And so he takes his shoes and he just throws them in there on top of each other. And he has really nice shoes. I'm about to sneeze, pardon me. I don't have time to redo this, so you're just going to have to pardon me. So he just throws his shoes on top of each other. So he may have 3 sets of shoes on top of each other on all 3 shelves. So anyway, I went into his closet yesterday to put some shoes up there, and I haven't cleaned that in 17 years, you understand, because mine doesn't get dirty. Mine has all those little cubby holes in it, it doesn't get dirty. But his, after all those shoes for all those years, I lifted the liner that was on the shelf, and it was all dirty underneath the liner. It's that kind that's like a waffle, and it has the holes in it. So I took all of Jerry's shoes and threw them on the floor. And I pulled out those liners, and I was vacuuming everything in there. Well, a little bit, here came Jerry, and Jerry about had a heart attack. Oh my God, what have you done with my shoes? I said, this is ridiculous. We aren't keeping these shoes like this anymore. We need to organize this closet. So, once I got started, you know, I'm like a wind-up toy, and once I start on something, I keep going till my battery runs down. So I thought, well, while I'm in here, I'm going to get all this stuff off the top shelf and all this stuff off the floor. If we haven't used it in 17 years, we don't need it, right? So one of the things was a shoe shine box. I don't know, it's about this big, and you open it up, and there was shoe polish inside and polishing rags and a brush and stuff like that. Now, I did not open it, mind you. I just saw it on the floor. It's been on the floor for 17 years, right? Jerry doesn't use that. He never uses it. I don't think he can get his foot down on it and reach his foot anymore. It's got this little thing on the handle that holds your shoe, and you put your shoe in it, and your heel fits in the slot, and you shine your shoe on it. Well, I don't think Jerry can bend over that far anymore because of his 2 knee operations. So he doesn't use it. So I said, what's with this shoe shine box? It's been here forever, you don't use it. He said, give it to Goodwill. So I said, fine. So I threw it out in the hall for Goodwill. I pulled a bunch of my shoes down I haven't worn, put them out in the hall for the Goodwill. I have some dishes that I used to use. I used to entertain. When we used to go to a real church, and Jerry was president of the Sunday school, and we used to have people over a lot, several times a month. And I used to entertain, and I have all of these big serving dishes that have dividers in them for the pickles and the radishes and, you know, the dips and the chips and all that stuff. And they were way up on the top shelf. I thought, you know what? I'm not having any more parties. I mean, I just lost my best friend. Nobody's ever coming anyway. I'm getting rid of this stuff. So I took it down, and I put it in bags. So this morning, Jerry and I had to go to the town called Durant, which is about 20 miles from our house. And in Durant is a Goodwill. And so all the time, I'm collecting things to take to the Goodwill. So when we go there, we can take them and drop them off. So I told Jerry this morning, I said, while we're there at the skin doctor, I want to go to Goodwill and drop this stuff off. So there was about 4 bags like groceries come in with handles on the top, plus there was that shoe shine kit. And so when we got to the Goodwill, Jerry backed up to it, and I didn't even get out of the car. I figured, good Lord, he can pick up 4 bags and throw them in there. So he went to the back of my red car and opened up the back of it, and I'm sitting in the front seat looking at my iPad at something, and I hear Jerry fiddling around in the back of the car. And I'm like, good grief, what takes him so long? Well, of course, Jerry was terrified I was going to throw away some of his shoes or something, so he was going through all the bags. But thank God, thank God he did. You see this necklace I'm wearing right here? Let me see if I can get it off. Now, this isn't my necklace, it's his. We bought it, 100 years ago. I don't know, it must have been an anniversary or something, and I think I bought him this gold chain for a gift. So, Jerry, I said, what the heck are you doing back there? He said, Joy, you will not believe what I just found. He said, I have been looking for this for years and years and years. Guess where it was? This is 14 karat gold, heavy chain, beautiful fishbone design. It was inside the shoe shine kit. Can you believe it? I, of course, went crazy. Jerry, my God, why on earth would you put a 14 karat gold necklace inside the shoe shine kit? Well, he didn't know. He'd been looking for it for years and years and years. He didn't know how it got in there. So, tip of the day, the week, the year, the century. Don't give anything away to the Goodwill or the Salvation Army or the church or whatever until you open up the container and look to see what's in it. And you know, the funny thing about it is, somebody would have bought the shoe shine kit and this would have been in it. And maybe they didn't even look to see. They probably would have thought, oh, well, that couldn't be gold. Why would it be in the shoe shine kit, and just thrown it away or something? I mean, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Anyway, that's my tip of the day. Now, I'm getting ready to go to the store because, as usual, I can't hook the necklace. My husband forgot his keys, and so I'm going to go meet him for lunch. Well, crumb. I can't get this to hook. What do you expect for 14 karat gold, right? Aha, there it is. I don't want to lose it again, guys. So, I already started this morning. I made this gray blouse. Now, I'm not really a gray person. Philly wears lots and lots of gray. I'm not that much of a gray person. But I made this gray blouse. It fits me perfectly. I love the fit. I love the blouse, but I'm not crazy about the gray. So, you know, yesterday, I broke out the embroidery machine and was using it for a design for Terry. I thought, hey, now that I've got it working, why not make something for me? So I'm going to embroider these daylilies on here. And I'm going to put one up here at the neck and one over here on the side. And I'll do that this afternoon if I come back home from the store. But anyway, that'll be my next thing to show you. And so I really have to go. My husband's waiting for me. So that's it for today. And y'all have a really nice week. Bye, I have to run. I still haven't found the deal on this one.